7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, you've done it again. You found us. It's Wednesday night. This is We Be Tailin, and I'm Captain Eric Hasty. This is...
Hi-do, Taylors, is Mr. Pooh.
Mr. Hanky.
Mr. Hanky. No, Mr. Pooh.
Mr. Hanky is the Pooh.
I know.
He's the Christmas Pooh.
We haven't wiped him yet.
We're going to have a good show for you tonight. As usual, we're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside of Captain's Cove.
My hair messed up. What the heck is my hair doing?
I don't know. You got hair. I don't know. It's always messed up.
Never asked a bald guy to help you buy your hair.
I don't know if you're a hippie or sometimes you're an NSYNC or a boy band or, your hair's always
I'm all
different.
over the map. Yep. I could be Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt Tag? Yeah. I know it was a sad day when your mullet hit the floor.
Oh, that was a bad day. That was a bad day. Hey, them one boys got mullets that you fished with. They got mullets. They had straight up mullets.
Oh, no, well, Keith's one boy has a mullet. I mean, that's a proud mullet.
That's a proud mullet. Yeah, when I seen him, I was like, dang, boy got a mullet. He's bringing all the bait to the party.
Yeah. But we're going to have the weekend fishing. We got a couple Captain's Corners. Tonight's topic, are you ready? It's finally gag grouper season, John.
I mean, so, and guess what's coming?
Well, it's coming. It's coming.
No. Guess what's coming on open day of grouper season?
Crabs.
Hurricane.
Oh, well, probably.
No, it is.
Oh.
It's down there.
Yeah.
It has a path of going right up there.
That's what we still...
And turning right into Steenhatchee.
We still got...
No, that's the path. It's on Windy.
We got a week.
The path is on Windy. Windy
got
don't
a
lie.
week.
Everybody knows Windy don't lie.
Windy lies.
Windy lies. Windy lies.
Windy,
and
you always
almost
add.
Dies.
You got to add to Windy.
Yep.
You gotta add to Windy. Windy lies.
If it says 2 mile an hour, add 8.
If it says 15, it's 20.
Yeah.
If it's 20, it's 25. So
as
like
good as we're supposed to be, we suck at everything.
Yeah, so there you go. So, September 1st. Man, we got 2 things open in September. We're going to talk about the grouper tonight.
We got things.
And then we're going to talk about snook next week.
You know what else? All of us lowly peasants like John, not Eric, but the lowly peasants like John get to go fishing for red snapper.
We talked about that last week.
No, but we're going to reiterate it because we can go catch gags and red snapper.
We don't want to
Neener, boo, boo,
They'll have to go back to next week's show.
Because that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for us for the next 4 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 bam.
Are we going to go make a trip in the little boat?
You damn right we are. We're going to buckle up and go. I had a guy come into my store today, and he looked at me. And he just shook his head.
Yep.
And I was like, I know why you're shaking your head. He goes, dude,
you stupid.
You must have balls this big. He says, because I did that when I was younger. He said, and I'm older like you now. And he said, your balls must. I said, no. I said, we beat the balls off on the way out there.
Yeah,
I got
if they're that big, it's because they're black and blue.
That's right. They hurt.
Apparently, you got a pretty good shellacking.
So
on the way home.
He was laughing at me. He's like, dude, you're nuts. I said, no. I said, listen, we did everything like by the book.
Yeah.
If we're gonna die, we're gonna die, with somebody coming to get us.
There you go. So, Tailors, we understand our dynamic, and we understand that, hell, you're in Florida. Florida's a red state. We know that almost everybody watching the show falls on that red side. Not everybody, but most of you. So we're going to try to get through tonight so you can go and do the primary debate, right there. Because, there's might be some good things to be said.
Yeah, go watch Chris
you know.
Christie. What a loser.
Well,
What a loser. Seriously? Chris Christie, you schmuck.
there'll be some opinions made tonight, you know.
If anybody has a high opinion of Chris Christie, please give me. That dude did nothing for New Jersey. Then the thing about a Republican is he'll tell you, he'll call it when it's bad. I'm not going to do that.
What?
I'm saying
I'm
will
waiting to
tell
see where
you
we're going.
when we suck. Chris Christie sucks.
Yeah.
We know rhinos,
Yeah.
and he's one. But anyways, we don't want to bore you with politics. Show them the video.
We can't. We're not quite there yet.
Oh,
John, let's check in.
That's like a 10 on a scale of 5.
Let's put on the old man specs here, John, and let's see if anybody's
That's a
even
10.
watching this.
Get him with it.
We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them.
We have an exciting thing for y'all today.
We do. I've been working hard. So it looks like Bobby P from Tennessee was first commenter on the board tonight. Yo, yo, yo. We see you there, Bobby. Congratulations. Denise coming in a close second. She's asking for a shindig, John.
She's the VP. Well, she's the VP at second, so she gets her shindig. Then we'll have to do one in December.
In December, we're gonna push it. We're gonna
Right
push
around
it.
Christmas.
We're gonna push it.
We're gonna push it to Christmas. We're gonna do a Christmas shindig.
You know nobody's got any money in December. Hell, they don't got any money right now. We may have to have a shindig in October just to keep us out of the poorhouse. Please come support Eric and John. They got no money.
That's right. Yep, come support us. Buy us drinks.
Brian with Fat Boy Jigs is on there. Yep, they do battle for first commenter there. Deb thought she was going to beat Bobby, but she wasn't even close.
Bobby was up at 1 a.m. in the morning signing on. How you do that?
Yeah. Dale's on. He says he's got some shine for the shindig. Oh, Lordy. Jody Smith all the way from Mississippi. That's one of my good old working buddies there. I killed some deer around his place. That's good peoples. Let's see. Tyler is on. Chris, he's over this darn heat.
Yes. It's hot.
It is hot.
It's hot.
And I really, really, really try not to complain about the hot because I don't like the other direction. I hate the
but
cold.
can't we hang out at like 70?
Can we just hang?
Yeah, we'll hang out at 70 and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Where do we hang out at 70?
Jody, I would love to come for another deer hunt because our deer here are tiny. Casey's on. Bill is on. Jim of Jim's Jigs is on. Let's see.
What did he say on there?
Is there any single wee mong out there who wants to fish with me from Swanee?
This is a dating show.
There we go. That's the Weeby Tailin.
We're gonna play the dating game.
Yeah. Well, hell,
How does that tune go?
I'll put them together. We'll get them together, and then I can marry him, John. That's how we do. Being
how's that song go? The
dating game. If I heard it, I can tell you what it is. Yeah. Bonnie's on. Kevin's on. Kev Dog is on. Hey, that John King fella's on there.
He is. He's coming watching.
Karrie Reynolds is on. Thomas and James are there. The bearded one. What's up, buddy? Chris is all about this shindig. Oh my God. No, Dale, we're not gonna look at that one tonight. It was too small. That little 6-incher. That was bait, bro. It was a grouper. Let's see. Bobby's driving down the Veterans and watching. Well, Bobby, be careful.
Be careful doing that.
Susie would be none too happy
That's right.
if you wrecked that big old fancy truck with everything else you got going on.
Oh boy.
Let's see. There's some Yankees that love them. Oh, they must be talking about Christie.
I don't even think. Well, I don't even think they do. If they were being honest with themselves, they wouldn't like him either.
Grant is on. Stacy is on. Let's see. Damn, Jody says I can come hunting and I even get to stay in a guest house. Hell yeah.
Then you better go hunting.
We might film a show, John. What do you think?
You better go hunting.
We gonna go hunting, do a little show?
Drop a deer. Pow!
How you know we blew up scuba tanks with Tannerite?
The name of that guy that was picking on me, the name of his boat is Scuba Doo. Scuba Doo.
Like Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
but Scuba Doo. That's the name of his boat, Scuba Doo.
All right, John. Well, we said
funny.
we were going to get into it, and we're dragging ass as usual. So, as you're well aware, Captain's Cove has got the zillionth annual redfish contest going on right now, and we have got some amazing weights on this thing right now, John. I took a picture of the board earlier, so we didn't have to strain to see it. Let me get this back up.
The kid is almost right there with the adults.
So, yeah, we've got the 12 and under division. We've got Mason with 4.87. We've got
Rylan.
Rylan, something.
Rylan.
Okay,
Rylan.
at 4.89.
Rylan.
And then, John, we got Parker at 7.20.
Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Amazing.
That's like second place in the adults.
Yeah, that's second place in adults and almost up there with Chris Dunning.
Yeah, so with the adults, we've got, that looks like Josh Grisham at 7.03. We've got Mary Lee at 720, and we've got Chris Dunning at 723. So, I mean, dude, it's close. It's
and
close.
It's what? It's only for the month, right? So it's not that long.
Oh, yeah,
before
no,
old
we're
Chris
on-
takes home his Bull Bay rod.
We are. Unless somebody comes in with that, 8-pounder
That'll be John.
that has a nice looking tail and it's shaped
I've
the way that it's
got my
supposed to
fish
be.
frozen, so I haven't weighed him yet.
Oh.
I'm waiting to just break everybody's
Just make sure his
fat.
eyes are clear.
Oh, no, he's clear.
Yeah,
Clear.
you
Completely
gotta have clear eyes. when you
Completely
bring him
clear. Yep. I've already stuffed him. With weights.
There you go. So there you go. Remember, you just got to come in. You got to buy one object or item other than bait, and
Sign the
that could be a
paperwork.
45-cent bobber, whatever the case might be, and you'll be entered to win. You
Now
got
you got to sign the paperwork.
to sign the
You got to
paperwork
dot all your I's and T's.
and have it weighed
Yep.
either by 6 o'clock that evening or 9 o'clock the
in the
next
morning
day.
the next day.
Yep, there you go. All right, we got that out, John. Moving right along. We've been talking about Brian with Fat Boy Jigs. We've been talking about this benefit that he's got going on for his nephew right there, for Matthew. Lots of opportunities to win, lots of cool prizes. I think we've got 6 fishing charters through different captains. We've got an additional mystery one. We've got all kind of other extracurricular things, not just charters to do this. We got some other things. What else we got? We got some cool, whatever the hell those things are. You throw the beanbag thing at it. Hell, I don't know.
What is that called?
That's
Well, there's a name for it. Bungholio? No. What is it? It's cornhole.
Cornhole!
Cornholio.
Cornholio.
I had the wrong guy. I had bug. It's corn.
So not only we got that, there's some other things that he was telling me about. Some things, you just have to check it out to win. But we decided that we're stretching it out a little bit here. So we were going to draw for the winner next week. He's decided to step it out to September 13th. So you got till September 13th to go buy a ticket. So that stretches out a couple more weeks. I guess we're trying to get everything that we can for Matthew right there.
You might want to, the odds are going to be good. You might want to go buy some ticket.
Sure. You can get your tickets. He said most of the bait shops in Crystal River have an opportunity where you could buy the tickets, or you could get it through, him himself, Brian Sims, on, just get in touch with him on Facebook or whatever the case might be, and you can buy some tickets directly from him. So that's pretty cool. Let's help Matthew out. All right, John, moving right along. Oh, we're almost getting to what you want to We're almost
Be
there.
watching, people. Be watching, because this is good. You go like this. This is funny.
So for us, red snapper season for hire ends tomorrow, John.
It's over.
And we've got a trip scheduled, but it's going to be pretty crappy tomorrow, so I'm not 100%.
Up and go.
Well, we may, but
Just go.
I think we'll get blown out pretty
just
good, but
take
it's
the
turning
boat.
around, coming the other way.
You
It's
ain't
gonna
got to
suck.
turn
But-
around.
Well, we'll see. We'll
Drive
see.
backwards.
But the thing is, John, is we're picking right back up, and we can't do red snapper anymore, but we can go do grouper. So we do shallow water grouper trips in my boat, and then if you want to go offshore and catch the big mangroves and the hogfish and everything on top of grouper, we do that on the lickety split. So we could do 1 or 2 trips. Yep. Always a good time. Give us a call, 352-220-3206. We're already booking up some pretty good grouper trips for September, so we're looking forward to that. Nice. And then... John, speaking of charters, everybody says, man, you have got it made. You've got the life. You get to get out there and you're on the fish and you get to have some fun and you just, it must be great,
you make
right?
lots of money.
Yeah.
You're the captain of your own vessel.
Man.
You get to go out there and take people and make them happy.
Yeah.
Catch a big fish. Take pictures.
It's great.
No, the waves are always calm.
So, John, put together a little video of how great it actually can be.
So this is a video of a day in the life of Eric Hasty as a charter captain.
No, not as
this is Eric Hasty's life as a charter
captain in general.
Yeah,
the day in the life.
This is a day with Tyler Jacobs on his boat while you're fishing with Tyler for redfish. Yes?
I will point out that this will be very PG-13. So if the young ones are out, cover your ears.
Yeah, cover your ears. There's no telling. There could be some yelling.
All right, here we go.
In the fun of catching big fish.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
I don't give a f***.
Right, just go back.
I am going back.
Leave it.
I just told you, listen to me. You keep telling me, listen to me, listen to me. I ain't listening to you, bro.
Okay,
I do this every day. Every day.
Okay, yeah, you made yourself clear.
Okay, I hope I did.
Right, buddy.
Never have I ever had a trip like this.
Okay.
Whole life.
All righty, well, how about them apples? See, it's always a barrel of laughs and a bundle of joy.
It's the funnest thing you'll ever do is being the captain of your own vessel. When I go fishing with Tyler, this is what he does to me.
Oh, no.
I'm shaking, and I'm in the front of the boat shaking. But that was only because I forgot my jacket. It was cold.
Well, yeah.
And he's yelling at me, "What is wrong with you? Why didn't you bring your jacket?"
So it never fails. You know, you think you're going to have a good trip, and 5 minutes into it, they want to tell you how they do everything, and we do this and we do that.
Look at me. I am the captain. How many boats have you run? Well, none. I know where the fish are because the guy at the bait store told me it's marker 23.
No.
No.
Number one rule of going on a fishing charter is listen to the captain.
You do what the captain says.
So this poor fella, he got caught saying the quiet part out loud.
He may or may not have dropped some fudge bombs.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
He beat the tar out of the fudge.
So that's no matter how bad it gets, you can't do.
Well, so
I totally understand the frustration.
Yeah, we had the discussion about what happened. So I know exactly what happened because I know somebody who knows him.
You spent a lot of time researching this.
I
you
know
called
somebody
me
who
while I
knows
was
him.
on the water telling me to look at that 10 different times. I'm like, I don't have time. I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it yet? No, John, I haven't had time.
So what happened was he almost got thrown out the boat. And he landed on the back and by the motor, and he caught himself, and he got back in the boat. And he had already told this guy like 10 times, "Look, man, this you are not the captain. We're doing it my way. We're not gonna troll your way." He had it already up to here. Well, once the guy threw him out the back of the boat, he lost him. Well, but again, we were talking about this work because the guy asked me, well, what if I come in here and I'm yelling at you? Are you going to curse back at me? And I said, well, no, I'm better than that. He goes, well, that just sums up why you don't do that. He said, because I know you're better than that. And I said, well, I said, it depends on how bad you go after me. I said, but I will tell you to your face, hey, man, you need to calm down or you're going to get something out of me before this does happen. So, you know, that could have been handled like that.
Sure.
He could have took him to the side. He could have said, look, buddy, I'm going to count to 3. And if you don't start listening to me, we're going back in and charge over. Period.
Apparently, there were some things that went on that, you know, that was obviously the very last straw.
That was the last straw.
But if it's that bad, you turn around and
just
you start
quit.
heading back anyway.
You got to quit.
Know, it is what it is because
before it gets to that.
Because then you get to that level, and that's
it got to the high level.
You know, but we thought we'd throw that together and thought that might be a little bit fun for you. Not every trip is like that, but he got caught saying the quiet part out loud. So it isn't always rainbows and unicorn
and
stuff
and
you
big
know,
fish. Sometimes there's little catfish involved.
But we threw that together. Thought that would be
Look at
somewhat
me.
entertaining.
Not to 5 minutes later.
5 minutes later, they're already trying to take over the boat. This is how we're doing it. I've never had a trip like that.
Never. Oh God. When something goes viral, you know, because I mean, the guys that cheated, they went viral. The guy that drugged the shark, he went viral.
Sure.
The guy that took the shark up in the springs, he went viral. The guy with the fake dead manatee, he went viral. This guy went viral. It's bad.
Yeah.
What can you say?
Yeah, Chris.
What are people saying?
Chris says, yeah, but they were catching mahi. Oh yeah,
they
had
tore 'em
fish
up.
in the box.
They
had.
They tore him up.
But when somebody hits the throttle and almost throws you off your own boat.
Yep.
That's
See, I've never thrown Tyler off his own boat.
Yeah,
I've been real good about not doing that to Tyler.
Yeah.
I've never thrown you off the boat.
This is not a true statement.
Crap! I just lied. I have thrown you off the
You
boat.
threw us both off the boat.
And you did yell. Wait a minute. It's all coming back to me. I should have videoed it and you would have been viral. Wait a minute. We both would have been viral. Oh, crap.
We were both in the water laughing our ass off and trying not to get ate up by the trolling motor.
We were holding the boat. Oh, my God. I forgot about that. I did throw you off the boat. Straight into the Wawa.
Yeah.
Well, you're the
and
only
me
one
together.
that I've done that to. Golly. Oh, God.
Gotta love it. Here we go. So, John, I gotta tell you, if you like the kind of content that we bring you here on Weeby Tailin, go ahead, punch that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this video so everybody else can enjoy it.
I did give you a tip, though, when it was done. I told you never let me run that trolling motor again because I don't know what I'm doing with one. I've never had one. So you can't give up the trolling motor to somebody who's never done it before.
Man, lessons learned the hard way.
Yep. I had to let you go after that trip.
Had to let you go.
I had to let you go, bro. You almost killed me with that thing.
Yep. I almost killed you. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, John,
still don't know how I threw both of us in, but hey, I'm batting 1,000.
Yeah. So, John, everybody's the captain of their own vessel, and this part of the show is called Captain's Corner, where you basically kind of give us a little rundown of a fishing report. We want to kind of know what area you're fishing in, what you're catching, and tell us all about it. So,
you have Jessica going, I am the captain?
She is on the captain's
corner
right here, so let's look and see.
I am the captain.
Let's see what Jess has to say.
Jessica, Captain's Corner, came out after the rain. High tide will be soon. It's a little breezy. Throwing my Little John, 28-inch snook. Here comes snook season. Tight lines.
All righty, she's right. We're next episode we'll be talking snooky poos, and then it'll be shortly open.
It'll be dinner time for the good eating snookers.
It will be. All right. Speaking of which, let me look real quick. What's Yeah, so Mario's Fish Talk will be next Tuesday night. We got to we got to throw that out there. I got to remember when the last Tuesday of the month is. So yeah, make sure you guys go see Mario while I'm thinking of that right off the top of my head with over there at Cedar River Seafood the last Tuesday of the month. All right, John. So we have got one more Captain's Corner here.
We got two.
We got two. We got, not only was it Jess, it's her main squeeze, James, right here. Let's see what he's got.
James, Captain's Corner. This one's a trout. Beautiful, little, right at 19. Caught it on top water. Caught in so far 2 redfish, one being almost 24. And Jess is catching her snook on darts. Watermelon darts. Tight lines, guys.
All right, man. I've said it once. I'll say it again. I don't care if I even catch catfish. If I'm catching them on top water, John.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. I love
Any fish on top water is amazing.
Love top
There's
water.
nothing like that.
There you go. Yep. So remember, if you send us a Captain's Corner, we want you to film like this. Not like this. It's not for TikTok. It's for the YouTubes, you know, so do that. Film it, 15 to 30 seconds, and then we want to send it to CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on the Facebooks, and text it at 352-220-3206, and we'll make you YouTube famous for a minute anyway. What you think? How about that? I was on that YouTube once. Oh, Lordy. All right, John, we're whipping right through this. You know what? It's Bonnie time.
Yep.
It's Bonnie time. That's right. Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got your quote yet with Bonnie, need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. So one of, well, either Bonnie or one of her fine folks over there can get you on the board, get you on the list, get you in the family, get you under that umbrella where it's nice and warm and cozy, John. And she can try to save you some money.
Get it on that Halloween special.
Halloween special. Oh, does she put on a special at Halloween?
I'm sure. She's always special.
That's her favorite.
Always special.
That's her favorite.
You know she's doing a Halloween special.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. John, Missy has got something, not Missy, Bonnie has got something going on. I just saw Missy was on. That's where that came from. Bonnie's got a tournament coming up in October. So already right there, we know we can't do the shindig October 7th. If we were to do a shindig.
The seat's taken.
This seat's taken. There we go. So Fishing for Freedom Tournament, Saturday, October 7th. That's going to be pretty cool. That is for our local veterans and first responders. I think this is going to be a huge, huge event. She's got a lot of stuff going on. And, dude, wow, that's going to be cool.
That should be fun.
Should be. But, you know, Miss Bonnie always gives us something to give away for the show, and we got a nice pair of, what are these, the Danco pliers right there.
I like my pair. They're very nice.
And
nothing wrong with these.
a nice Danco knife set to go with it, John,
And
right
they
there.
even specially say State Farm right
yes,
on them.
they do.
They got the number to call right there.
That is about $100 prize package right there. And all you got to do, John, to win that is come into Captain's Cove, buy a little trinket, throw it in the bucket. That's all you got to do.
That's it.
You know who's been
so
doing
easy.
real good at that?
Dale and Denise.
Dale and Denise, because they have
They're going for the win.
every weekend they have been in and they have put something in there.
They're
and
going
let's see what we got in
for
there
the
now.
win.
So so they dropped in some pig jigs and some Aqua Dream or a Aqua Dream spoon right there. So big shout out to them for doing that. We've got a few little things in that bucket. Everything that's in that bucket will be donated to the Bonnie's, Freedom Tournament right there. So that's pretty cool.
That a reel?
There's a reel on it. I guess they're taking the picture on the glass cabinet right there.
Whoa! I was going to say they threw a reel in there.
I don't think
wasn't in
Dale
there.
and Denise are throwing in the Talicas. Not yet, anyway. When Dale hits that lottery, maybe, Oh, there Kevin says, "Welcome to the show, Missy." All right, so John, you know what this is?
What do we got?
Well, it is time to let us have a little sip on our drink right here while you hear a word from our sponsor, Salt Life. All right, welcome back. Big shout out to Salt Life for sponsoring Shasty McNasty Fishing, and by proxy, we be Tailin. This is the point in the show where we give you 20% off saltlife.com. So on your next order with saltlife.com, you can get 20% off the total order. This code only works one time, though, John.
One time.
Just one time, and it's the first one who gets it in there.
Buy a lot, get 20% off.
There you go. So, whew, you ready, John?
I'm ready.
Gonna push the button?
Wouldn't it be funny if it said 2C? No, never mind.
All right, boys and girls,
Let's
get your
see.
thing ready to write down. Here is tonight's code. CC20EVVNXB. One more time. CC20EVVNXB. What do you see in there, John?
Victor, Nancy, extra boy.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 conch charters.
We were
Bad, X-rated.
we weren't gonna mention, where that came from.
Oh, my bad. 3 conch charters. No, it's 2 now because I got rid of one. No.
Oh,
man, that's funny.
all right. Dale says there's always the shindig, John.
There's always the shindig to fix everything.
Fix everything.
It fixes everything. The shindig
Okay.
fixes it. It takes away all your problems.
Does
you
it?
just drink them away.
Oh,
The shindig, drink it away.
must be their problems. That's a
guess.
lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Eric does a good job. Eric does a good job.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, Eric does a great job. Good job, Eric.
Well, you help.
I know, but I drink all my problems away. I've been known to be inebriated at the end of the shindig.
Yeah. Well, I try to take it easy until we at least I could read the raffle numbers.
Well, see,
anyway.
I like to drink fast. I'm a fast drinker.
Yep.
I don't like it, so I got to drink it quick, get the buzz fast.
Yep.
That's a firm believer in that. That's me.
There you go. All right, John, let's get into a little bit of fish talk right here. So I ran out there on Friday. You ran out there on Friday to quote unquote drop a pinfish trap. How long were you out there, John?
Well, it started like it was like this. All right, we put the boat in the water. We took off down the channel. We were heading out to the traps, and then all of a sudden it got really cold, really windy, and really wet. Mm-hmm. And I got really wet. Mm-hmm. And then Luke was like, "You know what? This ain't worth it. Let's go back, hide under the bridge, and we'll wait for this to pass."
Yep.
So we came back in, soaking wet, waited for that to pass, and then we were like, about an hour later, we were like, "Yep, all right, it looks good. Let's go do it." We ran out there, we baited the traps, got them all done, came back in, and it started raining again. It's like, all right, we've already been wet once, now we're wet twice, and let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
That was what we did.
That was just for a pinfish trap.
That was for some pinfish, and we did get pinfish, but we didn't use any of them for bait. Nothing wanted them.
Well, John, I was fishing.
So it was a waste of time. Yep, I tried to get him to bring a rod.
Yeah, so we went out there and dodged some storms, got hit some storms, got on some nice reds, got into some snook. Due to the weather conditions, we did not take pictures of everything, but those were the pictures that
It was rotten
I
out
was
there.
able to get, and it was
Did you get that same cold temp drop? Because it
oh yeah,
literally dropped
it
30
was
degrees.
It was black.
It was,
I mean, it was
the
horrible.
cold. Did
Yeah.
you get the cold?
Well, it was
Because it dropped cold.
Pat was freezing.
Yeah.
He
It
was
was
He
weird.
was like, the sun needs to come out so I can warm up.
Because I mean, we hit like the coldest ever, and I'm like, well, that cold usually means like hail and then tornado and then all the bad stuff comes with it. So we were like, we're done, we're out of here.
So it was black.
Yeah.
And at one point he looked at me and says, "Do you think we ought to head in?" And I said, "Well, do you want to stay in it the whole time?" we're just gonna ride all the way in with it. I mean,
Look at me. Look at me, Captain. Yeah, I'm the captain now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to pull. I've had to do that offshore. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. We're turning this boat around and going home. You can still drive it. It's your boat, but we're leaving.
There you go.
I've saved us a couple times on that gig.
So John, you rolled way out doing what you call the big ball thing
Yep,
on
balling.
for the Tauntaun
Wanna be a
tournament.
baller.
Yeah, so you ran out
We
in
were
the little 19-footer
Yep.
and got on, looked like a nice mangrove there and some nice yellowtail and
We caught We didn't take no pictures because we were trying to fish and catch some good fish, but we caught a lot of fish. We got a big one. We ended up third place. You know, there's only one place for it, but by counting the biggest ones and what was weighed in, we ended up being third, which was pretty good. You know, considering we're in a little boat and we're trying our best to get out there, and we did good. We were happy. Next year's going to be different. We're chasing that neon rainbow.
Woo! So Saturday, I had call it a large charter. One of my regular clients, once a year, tends to take out his employees. So in the past, it's been 2 boats. Then this year, it kind of started at 3, and it grew into 4 boats. So we had a 4-boat charter on Saturday.
So what 4 boats went?
So Black Dog, Captain Daryl, then Captain Will, myself, and then a gentleman named Cody. We went out.
Wow.
So we had four boats
4
on
captains.
that. Yep. So that was the group there, and then we had it was a little redfish contest in between. Everybody threw in $20 for
That's a
biggest
big
redfish. Oh yeah. And come lo and behold, the gentleman that was putting on the whole thing, he won. So,
And whose boat was he on?
And well, mine.
Whose boat was he on?
I think that helped him try to pay for some of the charter.
Yeah. That's a lot of money. My boy be stepping up, taking his people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's a good boss right there.
Yep.
You know, takes his workers out on a charter, gets them all
is.
fishing, gets them around, you know.
Yep.
Did everybody catch fish? Everybody happy?
From what on my boat did well, we got that one good sized redfish, and then they wanted to go eat at the Blackwater, so then we ran out a little bit and we went and got them some grunts and some mangroves
stuff
and
to
whatever,
feed,
just so they could get
food
some
stuff,
good eats.
yep.
Yep. So that was cool. You know, that was you know,
Nice.
I love it when you know, we could put a big group together like that, and then you know, you got all the people all together trying to help, and you know
That's nice.
That's good.
Takes a lot of
Teamwork,
planning.
man.
Teamwork. Makes the dream work.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. What does Brian say here? Just had another captain say if we can sell 10 tickets from the show, he would donate a pair of Bahio glasses plus another charter. All right. Wow. Well, there you go. Sell some tickets. That's pretty cool.
Wow. That's a pretty good offering right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
And not to mention, look at what they're going to win.
Yep. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, John. And then Monday, I took Stacy out for just a little fun day. Just wanted to catch one little part of the tide. Thought we would, do whatever. Well, we missed that part of the tide. We had to wait on it to kind of turn. And when it did, it just kind of turned into fun day, turned into hold on tight day, because we were pulling in the biggins, John. We had a couple of fish that were keeper size, but most everything was over 30 inches, drag peeling and screaming, and we had a lot of fun. That was
favorite time of the year right there.
Oh, yeah, yep. So
that's my favorite time.
As fast as we could put a bait in the water at one point.
That's
I mean,
what we're
you
talking
threw it
about.
out there, counted to 3, and it was bending
boom,
over.
boom, boom, bam, boom. That's the way I like it.
So it is. It's getting to that point, John.
Almost there.
It's getting there.
We're almost there.
Yep. So that
Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna whack them.
Yep. So I was pleased with that. Stacy,
I like that time.
Stacy had a good time because she has high expectations when she goes fishing, and you've got to really meet those expectations. So I done good, John. I done good.
It's okay, as long as you didn't get yelled at. I'm the captain, because she could say it, because she is a captain. So what do you do if you two are arguing on the boat? I am the captain. No, wait, I am. Never mind.
No, I don't think
Because
there
she's a
was any.
100-ton captain, isn't she?
I think 25.
Okay, that's bigger than you, right?
Yeah.
So
I
she is
just
the
got a
captain.
six-pack.
You're out of luck.
But I don't think the only screaming and hollering I did was when I thought I had a stingray on, that he was getting me all caught up in the engine, and turned out he was a nice redfish, but he went and he just laid there and got stuck. I was like, oh, darn stingray. And then it was all kind of and I'm dancing around, and I finally got it. But I was not talking nice things to that thing because I thought it was a stingray.
I hate them stingrays. Hate them stingrays.
Yeah. So, John, last night we saw Josh and Melissa right there from Sonny's Barbecue, and I asked him, I said, man, Melissa, how many don't you guys have like 3? And she said, no, we're actually in over 20 stores. I was like, oh my God, okay. So I was gonna say, go buy local, Sunnies, but hell, they got them all over the place.
Doesn't matter where you go.
Yeah, so there you go.
You might find her.
So Sunnies is supporting the show, so we want to support them, and man, we really appreciate everything that they do. We'll be giving away 2 dinner entree meal thingamadoos tonight, later on in the show. So stay tuned.
Get you
for
some
that.
free Sunnies.
There you go, John. All right, let's get through this spotted by right here, and we will get to talking about them darn grag groupers. There we go. So we spotted old Jeff Napoli right there, and Stacy happened to be fishing with him as well for the Tatas tournament. And there they are, sporting some nice fish.
Those overslots?
Yeah.
Never fails. Never fails.
And
Trying to fish a tournament and getting big ones.
We spotted Kevin right there with one of them big uglies. And then we spotted Thomas. He's getting ready, John. He's getting ready.
That's what it's all about right there. It's almost go time.
Yep. And speaking of which, are you ready? Are you ready, John?
No.
You're not ready at all?
Nah.
You're probably not even going to fish for gags this year, are you? No.
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
Can't afford to pay the gas to go do it.
No, I can. My boat don't use much gas.
No, I can.
Yeah, 40 gallons.
Oh, wow. That's
all we use all day long.
That's a lot.
40 gallons?
Yeah. You must be like running out there to use 40 gallons.
20 out, 20 back in.
Well, that's a lot for,
I mean, 60 foot.
You could get grouper in, 15 foot of water out here.
Not now, not in the heat. Not now. I don't think so in that heat. They're there? Okay. You checked? Okay. I didn't know. Well, if they're there, then I ain't going that far.
Like I said, you don't have to go that far.
Never mind. Never mind.
The 30 mile,
so they're
the
there,
30 foot or less range is
they're loaded.
Very,
cool. Well, nobody's been messing with them, so unless you're cheating.
Yeah. Everybody said it felt good on Sunday. Saturday was a good day, Casey said. Yeah. Saturday was a great day for the overslot and the taxman. Yep, the taxman is out there in full force. They are eating well. Let's see. Casey says the most he used is 4 gallons in one day.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
There we go.
That
all right, John.
is better.
So, it's gag season upon us once again. It's been a long wait this year. We're used to being
already fishing.
We're used to being done.
Yep.
A gag had our fill, but they did not open the season in June like they were supposed to. It does open September 1st. I verified today that they didn't do anything sneaky and change size limit or quantities for keeping, and so far it still is 24 inches and 2. Yes, so that's it's the same federal and state waters.
They didn't do no funky there.
So as of right now,
they
got plenty of time to change it before the first.
Surprises can happen,
but as of right now, it hasn't changed.
Yep.
So there you go. So
rules, they got to be 38 inch to the fort to keep.
To the fort. No, that's the question for tonight. 36 to the fort.
Oh,
so,
of course.
Yeah. So 24 total length, and this is the gag season. Reds will not open again till January 1st.
Gags.
Yep.
I mean, no reds.
No reds.
No
red grouper.
No red grouper.
This is gag grouper.
Gag only.
Yep. Gag is what's going to be open. Unless you get on the black or whatever the case might be, scamps and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is gag grouper season. So John, there's pretty much one easy, I've heard it even referred to today as lazy way to catch these grouper.
Why I got to be the lazy guy?
I just, that's what I saw today. I saw that, it was referred to as a lazy method.
The lazy drunken man's method.
I didn't see drunk anywhere, but I mean, I imagine you could get that way. So, John, show us and tell us how you do the lazy way.
So all you got to do is come down here to Captain's Cove, and he's got this thing already ready for you right here.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. It's got the line on it. It's got the rubber band on it. It's nice and smooth, and you run that line through those little holes right there. And
We're going basic,
you
basic.
connect it to this line to line. This 50-pound cigar blue, the cheaper one. You don't even need the good one. Use the blue one. And you put about 4 or 5 feet on there. And then you take and you tie you a knot to that orange hothead. Boom. This here red one. Ooh. Or the Dan Climber Special. That's his favorite right there. The X-Wrap bunker.
The bunker.
Now, these are 40s.
Okay. Whew.
Because I only troll now in 40 foot to 60 foot. I don't troll in the shallow water no more. I got bored. Because there ain't no grass out there. There's grass everywhere out there, so it don't do no good.
I'm waiting for the
So
lightning.
I'm going on out there and catching these fish. You know, I learned how to bottom fish in shallow, so I don't need to troll no more for it.
Yeah.
But that's all you got to do is come down here to Captain's Cove, buy this here cabo and this here Shimano Travala rod and rig it like I just told you. And go out there and catch grouper to your heart's concerns. Now, why do I troll? To find new spots. Because if you find new spots that somebody else ain't got, you catch more fish. Then you can go back and bottom fish them later.
Now, how do you find these spots, John?
You're trolling and the line goes off, the grouper hits it, and you go, wow, that's a good spot. You hit your little marking thing on your machine, you go, boop.
Yeah.
And then you go back and you put your side scan on, take a good look at it, and you go, boop. You mark it, and it goes, boop. And then you go back over it again, and it goes, zzz, zzz, until they're full of your plugs.
Everybody got that?
Really easy.
Boop, boop, and you're on the grouper.
That's right. Boop. So, in order to find good grouper trolling spots, you go out there by them crab traps that are floating. You troll by them. You see a turtle floating out there looking around going, what's up? Hey. He's not asking you to feed him. He's trying to tell you where the grouper are.
Yeah.
He's saying, yo, over here. Bring your plug over here.
So, John, whether you've got the 10-footers on, the 15-footers on, the 30-footers, or even the 40, how fast you trolling?
I do 4.5 to 5.5 mile an hour. Not knots, mile an hour.
Yep.
So that's how fast I'm going.
So
And
Thomas
I put out a lot of line out the back.
Thomas has a question. How do you
ahead.
troll in 60 foot, John?
Oh man, so in 60 foot, I'm using 40-pound braid on my reel to 50-pound fluorocarbon, and I put out 250 yards of line out the back of the boat. 200 to 250 yards of line. And
That's a lot.
When you think you've put out a lot of line, let a little more out. And I can take this right here and hit the bottom in 60 foot.
But
It's
that's just a
40-foot diver.
40-footer.
I'm putting this thing on the bottom in 60 and absolutely slaughtering the gags. And when you catch one out there, 8 times out of 10, he's going to be a keeper because they still are aggressive young fish out there. But 8 times out of 10, they're going to be a stud. And me and Eric caught some studs trolling now. We've caught some 19, 20 pounders out there, and that's fun. When that fish takes drag for the first 10 seconds, you know what you got is a big fish. And you know you got to really get that rod out of that rod holder and control that fish and keep him from going back that rock because he'll take your line right back that rock.
Sure. Now, John, is there anything that you do special with that leader when you tie it to these leads?
I tie a loop knot.
A loop knot.
Yep.
And if you want to know what he's talking about, John's talked about loop knots for 80 other episodes. You can go back and look at any of our old episodes.
Or if you see me, I can tie it for you in 1 second and teach you how to do it. But it's amazing because it gives this lure so much more action. It'll increase your bites tenfold.
Sure.
Now, you want to increase your bites more? Quit buying those man's lures. Stop it. Don't even waste your money. You buy these.
There went that sponsorship.
Rapala. No, we're picking up Rapala now.
Oh,
Rapalas. They come out of the box, tuned, ready to go. I've never had a bite of Rapala. These things work. You will increase your fish catching tenfold.
Sure. So
that's all I got to say about that.
That's the lazy method. What's the hard working method?
Oh man, you got to go catch live bait, throw them in your live well, get pricked.
Yeah. What kind of
Go
live
out
bait?
there. They like pinfish.
Yeah.
Porgies.
Yeah.
grunts, sand perch,
They love a sand.
live mullet. If you can get them and keep them alive, they like them. Then you just drop them little suckers down to the bottom on a knocker rig and hold on, because everything eats that down there.
I'm trying to think. Now that you say that, I don't know that I've ever dropped a live mullet out there.
It works.
I know I've dropped dead mullet out there, and
live
it works.
mullet really works really well offshore because
I
they're
have
long
not
and slender.
tried it.
And the mullet freak out. When you put them down there, they are freak. It goes like this. It's not like a pinfish laying down there that goes tick, tick, tick. Mullet don't know what to do because you've dropped them to the bottom, a place they've never been. And they got to get back up to breathe. So they're down there going, oh, crap. And once oh crap happens, you better hold on, because if you can get 9-inch mullet to 10-inch mullet offshore, oh, why am I telling my secrets? Yeah. Well, it works.
So, drop it to the bottom. Does it work the same in shallow as it does deep?
Nope.
No? What's different about it?
So, your weight size, of course, and then you have your current, and then you have, so positioning. That's a real key. Positioning the boat with these trolling motors or an anchor. So, when you set your boat up, tide's going out, you'll want to set your boat up here if the tide's going this way, so that when you put your chum down or your piece of bait down, that it drops over here to the rock pile. So these trolling motors put you right on top of the rock pile. Well, that's great. But you still have to know how to catch those fish. That doesn't mean you're guaranteed to catch those fish.
No.
You need to work your way around that rock with a trolling motor until you get set up just right with your boat pointed into the current, and then your rod and reel drop where you get it as close to that rock pile as you can, because those grouper are living in that rock pile.
Oh, yeah.
They do get out on the sand. Yes, they do that. But that's usually when a diver's looking at them or a shark's there and they back off and they go, well, I ain't going over. No. Because they're smart. They're no dummies. They don't get big by being dumb.
So when you were offshore, let's just say 40 plus foot.
Yep.
Your fight for that fish, give or take, is 5 to 10 foot.
Yep.
You get them 5 to 10 foot.
You break
that's
his
your
will.
Fish.
You break his
that's
will.
your fish. If you get them you get them up that far, that's your fish. Shallow water, that is not your fish till he's in the boat.
That's right. At any time, he may pull your drag right back where he came from. At any time, he may pull you in the water, which Eric found out one day.
No.
Because that fish hit you so hard. I would have loved to seen that fish. That was probably a 25-pound gag that smoked him. And it was no joke, because it was like just out of nowhere that thing hit that plug. And that's why you have to do a charter trip with Eric for shallow water fishing for gags, because we're throwing the lures that are this long, that are really pretty, and they don't dive very deep. And when that gag comes off the bottom and hits that, it's like a freight train.
It is. And again,
I mean, amazing.
When you're doing that, obviously you're not positioning the boat over the rock.
You're a ways away.
You're a good ways away from the rock, because you're shallow. You'll spook the fish. They'll go, or they'll just get up under them rocks, and you'll never see them again. You know, so you want to make sure that you are a good ways away. You know, as close casting distance as possible. Throw it on the other side of that rock just a little bit, just about as fast as you can, and be prepared to try to have that rod yanked out of your hand.
There's nothing more gratifying than having a gag come off the bottom in 8 foot of water, come up to 4 foot, and smack that lure.
Right?
Because, at the boat. Me and Eric were out there one day, and everything just came together. And every cast we made, there was 2 gags, 3 gags falling our plug. I mean, so much fun when you can go out there and do that. It's absolutely a blast. You know.
So gag grouper season's almost upon us. It should be a great season for what we have left, because nobody's been able to keep any. So, I mean, the first few weeks anyway ought to be spectacular. I mean, just ought to be nuts, you know. So looking forward to it. You know, obviously, you know, if you can afford to do it, because I know everybody's tight on money right now, but
you need to do it.
If you could afford to do it,
lickety split charter.
Yeah, give us a call, 352-220-3206, and we'll try to get you on some of these, You know what that costs in the restaurants and all that? That's like
it's
$25, $30
a pound.
You know, for that fillet of fish right there.
I mean, you catch one 20-pounder, that's $600 worth of grouper. You paid for your trip. Think about that. That's horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love your math.
Yeah.
I love it. So
it ain't all meat.
lot of bone. That fish got a big head.
Yep, you got big head. Big head.
So.
Oh, man.
All right, John. So like I said, we wanted to keep tonight short. We know you've got things else to watch tonight and keep up with. You know, so we appreciate you staying with us here till the end if you're still here. John, show them what they're going to win tonight.
You need these when you're trolling, because this will get the dang hooks out of your mouth without you having to touch the fish. Be careful when you're trolling with treble hooks.
Whew.
That's why we're giving those away. That's the old safety feature. Jim's Jigs, right here. Good to go. Good stuff. 2 Sonny's barbecue tickets for free entrees.
Yep.
Blackwater's Fishing Club for your beer to keep it cool. And the new Q8
from Aquatic
Bullet
Nutrition.
Jerkbait.
Nah. I think that's a nice little prize package right there. Yeah.
I'll do it just for the pliers and eat the sunnies and use the jig heads.
So if you're new to the show, never been here before, what's going to happen here is I'm going to ask a question. The first 5 answers that we see come up in the comments, we're going to write your name down on the little sheet of paper right here. And it's going to go in a bucket. And then we're going to draw for tonight's winner. It's easy peasy. Let me see. I got to make sure I'm ready. I got to get on the right page, John.
They've already counted you down.
I do.
They want to head to the old rebate tonight. They want to watch the rebates.
Yeah, the rebates.
Yep, because they ain't debates. They're rebates. We need to recall them all.
All right. Tonight's question.
It's a good question. I like
it's this one. I should have asked an easier question. Yeah.
No, I like the question. I like it.
Should have went a little easier on this one. I don't know.
This one's pretty tough.
It does deal with grouper, though.
Siri will have to be involved.
Whew. All right. Everybody pay close attention to this question. Here we go, John. According to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission Wildlife Research Institute, say that a whole bunch of times fast, how old is the oldest documented fish in the program? I'll say that one more time. According to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission Wildlife Research Institute, how old is the oldest documented fish in the program?
So what is, nobody adopted this fish? Because that's not nice.
So
that's not nice at all.
Nobody's adopted that poor fish. I don't think it's that kind of program.
Oh, it's not that kind of program?
Because he did.
Oh, he died?
Well, yeah, he did.
Well, then what program are they doing with him?
You got to look at their ear to see how old they are.
Oh. So he's a documented fish at this age. He's old.
He's the oldest one. He's the oldest documented one in their program.
That they actually took a scale from and measured the age.
Not a scale. They take the ear bone out and they can tell from the ear bone.
So to get his ear bone, they had to kill him.
He was dead. He was caught.
Well, that wasn't very nice of them. Why'd they do that, poor fish? That poor fish didn't do nothing to them.
Yep.
So mean.
So mean.
Completely mean.
So, it's funny how everybody seems to find it all about the same time.
Siri's working. You know what's funny is the Siri goes, what is this question? And why is everybody asking it?
Why all
out
of a sudden?
Nowhere. Yeah, what a dumb question.
Sudden.
We were doing, hey Siri, what song is this? And all of a sudden it comes over with a Conservation Commission Wildlife Research Institute question. Siri's like, what the heck?
All right, John. It seems like we've got all the usuals in the box again here. Let's see who made the bucket. All right. Jessica's in the bucket, guys.
Jessica's in the bucket.
Dale is in the bucket.
Dale's in the bucket.
Kev Dog is in the bucket. Bobby P from Tennessee is in the bucket. And Thomas is in the bucket. All right.
So the answer was 50 years old, and he weighed 350 pounds.
It was a Warsaw grouper.
That's a big ear bone.
350 pounds.
That's a big ear bone.
And they've got him documented to be right about 50 years old. So
Wow, so that old turd was sitting down there minding his own business, being a grandpa, and somebody yanked him out of the water and cut his ear bone out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, that's
So let's hope they at least ate him.
what you get for eating the bait, right?
That's right. That was his own fault. He made that one mistake.
Look at it. They're already saying congratulations, Jessica. All right, John.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Pick us a winner. You got just one? John, you got to start picking different. Congratulations, Jessica. Derek called it before you even drew.
Oh,
Lordy,
man.
Lordy.
Her husband's going to start thinking something going on here.
Yeah.
He going to be like, hey, what the hell? I just thinking, I don't know.
I don't think he's upset. He's getting all kinds of
He's getting goodies too.
Rick says, oh my God, I'm not
my
even surprised.
God, that is good stuff, man. That's funny. Yeah, Jessica, tonight's winner.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy,
Oh,
Lordy.
Lord.
All right, boys and girls, tailors, we got to the
Go
end
watch
of another
the
one.
rebates.
Go see what's going on.
Go watch the reprobates.
See if there's anything good happening.
Oh,
All
my
right.
gosh. Maybe they'll have a fight or something. Wouldn't that be like fun if they just fought it out?
That would be awesome.
Huh?
Yeah. All right.
A coliseum.
We Be Tailor John is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Cap's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails. That was Jim's Jigs, Filletzall Blades.
Oh, I missed one. Aquatic Nutrition. Jim's Jigs.
Plash
I don't know what happened. Carrie's Custom Rods.
Body was
My
State Farm.
eyes went blank. Caddycan. Oh, man.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Salt Life.
Oh, Power Pole.
Sea Bass Welding.
And Sonny's Barbecue.
Yep.
We'll see everybody next week. Be safe out there. Keep it real.
Wow.